hotel room in Laos, the cheapest country in the world.
Cost of living in Asia compared to Western countries far outweighs the negative.
The cost of living in this country, it is currently unsustainable.
I'm in $11 a night hotel room in Laos, one of the cheapest countries in the world. Hold on, wait, is the cheapest country in the world. And I'm a multi-millionaire. Somebody, come try. Let's go. Talking about nothing too crazy. They got the whole, I don't know, bird feathers light. You know what I'm saying?
Cost of living in Asia compared to Western countries far outweighs the negatives. I work full-time as a digital nomad, and I'm going to break down the costs for you right now while I'm in Da Nang, Vietnam. For transport, you can hire a scooter, and I pay about $4 Australian a day. Right now, we're staying in a place that costs about $30 Australian per night, and it is right on the beach. It is an apartment, it's got a pool, it's got a gym, and they even clean it once a week for you. One thing that I have to have is access to a gym, and this price can vary a heap depending on how long you stay in a place. But on average in Vietnam, it's been around $40 to $50 a month. If you don't agree with this, make sure you let me know in the comments. To buy meals out or to buy to cook is about the same price, and you pay about $4 a meal, maybe less or maybe more if you go to a nice restaurant. I honestly think that a lot of people could live quite comfortably on a quarter of their salary over here.
Okay, so check this out. Living overseas right now is the new life hack. You escape the matrix when you're making foreign money in overseas countries. Let me explain. The cost of living where you're at right now in North America, going crazy, bro. I asked ChatGPT the top 5 countries, top 6 countries where digital nomads are skyrocketing right now. That means people from North America, the UK, Australia, even South Africa. Number 1 on that list, Vietnam. Number 2, Indonesia. You see what I'm saying? Number 3, Thailand. Number 4, Mexico. 5, Philippines, and 6, Colombia. Now, for me, I would say that Colombia and Mexico, a bit dangerous. I have been hearing a few things about those 2 countries, but I'll never take it off my bucket list. I'm definitely going to hit those countries up. You see what I'm saying? But we getting into content creation right now. Monetization online and taking that Canadian dollar, that US dollar, that pound, that euro. Overseas, baby, you get way more purchasing power and ultimately more bang for your buck. You feel me? Tap in.
The cost of living in this country is currently, it's not going to be, it is currently unsustainable. And there are people that they know this, but then they'll still look at somebody else that's struggling and then tell them they're not doing good enough. I want you to imagine somebody that makes $75,000 a year. That's a pretty high up wage in terms of like top earners in this country, $75,000 a year. And we're going to go through some things here. This is a person with no debt outside of a car, and please don't hit me with the you can go buy a car for shut up, you can't, shut up, stop saying ridiculous things. An entry-level decent car is $30,000. Average rent in my state for a 1-bedroom apartment, because an adult should be able to live by themselves, $1,700. That car payment at 6% for an entry-level, very reasonable sedan, nothing fancy, that car payment's $579 a month. Car insurance, $240 or so a month for a lot of vehicles in this day and age. You're a young person, you've got a nice job, but the insurance companies still want to screw you over. Food. You only cook at home. You never, ever go out. You only cook at home and you only eat decent quality food because a human being should be allowed to eat decent quality food. You pay $879 a month for that. Annually, at a $75,000 wage, you do nothing. You don't own a Netflix. You don't go out on a date. You don't pay to go to a park. You don't go watch a movie. You do nothing. If you can't find it on the internet for free, you don't get to do it. If you can't cook it at home for your $800, you don't get to do it. You have $3,700 left over annually. That's like $320 a month. And there's going to be, well, that's $300. Shut up. Shut your stupid, contrarian, edgelord mouth.
And yeah, shout out to bro. He nailed it right on the head. It's a lot of people out here right now that's struggling financially. They ain't making no money. They live in paycheck to paycheck. Shout out to people who are leveraging credit and they got credit cards, but at the end of the day, you in debt. You in debt to have a good lifestyle here. You're in debt to enjoy a good quality of life. When you make a lot of money, bro, if you go to Miami right now Miami, New York, Houston, Dallas, LA, Toronto in Canada, Vancouver, and you tell the people there you make 75K and you trying to, have a good time, go crazy in the city, they're going to laugh at you. Why? Because it's just simply not enough. A lot of people make it work, shout out to them. But at the end of the day, where are you trying to have the most purchasing power? You feel me? Where are you trying to have the best bang for your buck? Luxury destinations, quality experiences without breaking the bank or hurting your pocket. At the end of every single day, we want to come back and check our bank accounts and be happy with what we're looking at. That ain't the case with most people today. And don't get me started on jobs. Over 80% of people globally hate their job. So wouldn't you want to put yourself in position to make money online, live a quality lifestyle, and have a lot more savings and investments to show for it? Are you investing right now? You feel what I'm saying? Can you afford to save as much money as you're trying to save per month? It's just strictly not the same as it used to be. Cost of living is going crazy. It's increasing. And what we're seeing right now, inflation wise in 2025, times that by 5 by the time we hit 2030. You see what I'm saying? Tap in.
Hey, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I haven't been asleep since last night, but I got something to say. Since I've been in Thailand, I haven't heard a gunshot, a police siren. I haven't seen a fight. I'm sitting on my condo balcony right now, just chilling. Like, it's simply amazing, dog. The rent is cheap. The cost of living is cheap. The people are friendly, man. Do y'all understand? Y'all understand that we've been cheated all our life in America? It's crazy, man. I just want y'all to understand that there's freedom outside of America. It's a better way of living. Take the risk. Don't wait on nobody to book that flight. Take the risk, man. Bet on yourself and catch that flight, man. Let's get it.
How much does living in Bali really cost? Is Bali as cheap as everyone says? Let's break down exactly what I spent this week. I eat out almost every meal, around $10 each, which adds up to $210 this week. I do yoga every day plus a headstand workshop, $60 total. This week I did 2 spiritual ceremonies and that was $30. My rent and utilities came to $300. This can vary a lot depending on where you stay. Coffee is essential, $2-3 per cup. I have a nighttime co-working membership and that's $30 a week. Dinners, events, a little nightlife, $30 a week. Getting around costs about $3-5 a day. So in total, I spent about $708 this week living my dream life in Bali.
Hey yo, shout out to old girl. She living her dreams. She is living out her dreams. Now granted, she's doing a lot of extracurricular activities, but I guarantee that for what she's paying over there doing that in Bali, Indonesia, definitely affordable, bro. Try doing that in North America. You're going to triple that price easily. The life hack right now is to live in places where you don't feel inflation. If you don't feel inflation, that's literally the key to living like a king. Living like a king, gang. You see what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. And the best way to do it is search up these lower tier countries to where, you still got a decent amount of tourists over there. You still got a decent amount of, North American exposure. And you're going to see a lot of different options over there, man. Hotels, Airbnbs. Bro, it was crazy. I'm looking at Airbnbs in my city lately. They charging like $1,000 a night. Whereas if you go to Laos, just north of Thailand, you get good food out there. You get a nice experience. $11 a night, bro. You ain't getting that in North America. Thailand is going crazy right now too. And number 1 on that list is Vietnam. I predict in the next 5 years when everyone starts jumping on this wave, it could get saturated. So we want to jump on this right now. You see what I'm saying? We looking into it. We trying to make that money online and get to that next level. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get it.
I'm a Singaporean and this is how much I spend a month living in Thailand versus back home.
I rent a studio apartment in a central location for just $500 a month. That includes Wi-Fi and water. Back home, that would easily cost me 3,000 Sing dollars a month. For electricity, my monthly bill comes up to around 1,000 Thai baht. I get my apartment cleaned twice a month for $20 per session. There's no washing machine in my unit, so I use a self-service laundromat. It's $1.20 per load. My mobile plan gives me 30 GB of data and free calls for $8 a month. That is the same cost as my BB5 Vibe plan back home. For food, I subscribe to a weekly 5-day meal plan that costs about 190 Sing dollars a month. On weekends, I eat out, usually local food that ranges from $2 to $6 per meal. Honestly, it's comparable to eating at a hawker center just with smaller portions. If I visit a cafe, a slice of cake and a matcha latte will cost around $10. All in all, weekend eating out adds up to around 150 Sing dollars a month for me. Since the tap water here isn't drinkable, I spend $4 a month on 2 cartons of bottled water like this. There's no public transport system in Chiang Mai, so I get around with bike taxis. Each ride costs between 150 to 5 Sing dollars. I have office syndrome from sitting down in front of the computer for too long when I work, so I get a Thai massage for $16 per session. I also do my nails monthly. That's anywhere between $12 to $30 depending on the design. So all in all, I spend around $1,030 a month. I share more about how I budget and spend in Chiang Mai on my YouTube channel, so be sure to check it out.
Yo, is you shitting me? She is living the life of her dreams. You feel what I'm saying? 1,000 a month? Bro, I'm spending more than that right now, and I don't get half the shit she doing. She eating purple ice cream and going to yoga and going to all these different things. I don't know if it was yoga or what she was doing, but hey, shout out to her. She going crazy with it. For real. I'm trying to live the life of my dreams too. And the best way to do it right now that I'm seeing, gang, is to literally pick up and leave. Get out of America right now. You see what I'm saying? Escape the matrix. Get that money online and take it abroad. Take it to somewhere where it's cheaper and have a better quality of life. It's literally that simple. The number one way to beat the matrix right now is to never feel inflation, gang. And with that being said, it's your boy, The Plug World. Holla at me, tap in with me, comment, like, subscribe. We going there for real. Let's get it.